Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Rochelle and welcome to our 5 minutes discussion. We as teachers do different kind of testing because we desire to measure the knowledge and the capability of our students if they really learned our subject or not. And in this video, we are going to talk one of the types of testing that teachers do in their class. So one type of testing is what we call the discrete point. When we say discrete point, refers to the testing of one element at a time or item by item. In discrete point, the test developers focus on testing the single element of a test. Tests are constructed on the assumption that the language can be divided into 4 components such as the skills for listening, reading, writing, and speaking, and the various units of language such as phonology, morphology, lexicon, and syntax. Discrete point tests aim to achieve a high reliability factor by testing a large number of discrete items. Basically, it tested the knowledge of a rule or a definition of a word rather than the student's ability to use those items in a context. The first one is the multiple choice. So a multiple choice is an assessment in which the respondent or the student can select the best answer from the choices. So take a look at in this example. This example belongs to grammar in which the students are asked to select the best possible answer from the given. Another example is the completion form. So as you can see from the statement, it's incomplete. And in completion form, the students are asked to write or finish the incomplete statement by filling in the correct word or phrase to make it complete. Another example is yes or no and true or false. So here we only have 2 possible alternatives. And the test designers wishes to measure the student's ability to discover or to know whether the statement is accurate or not. Another example is spelling, in which it is a writing of the word or words with necessary letters. Let's move on to the strengths and weaknesses of discrete point. For number 1, we have here the test of this approach can cover a wide range of materials to be put in a test where we can use the 4 macro skills and the various units of a language. However, the questions only focuses in one linguistic point. For number 2, we have the test allows quantification on the students' responses since it is accurate and objectively marked. And for number 3, in terms of scoring, the test is also reliable because of its objectivity and it can be performed by a machine. And another one is for the weakness. We have designing discrete point test is highly time and energy consuming. For number 2, we have these tests do not have a social factor, thus verbal communication is highly affected. And for the last one, success in doing the test is not readily inferable to the ability of the test taker to communicate in real life circumstances. The problem of discrete point testing is its discreteness, and many believe that language is holistic and the students will never have to deal with language in such an isolated way. This led to the development of integrative testing method in which my partner will discuss. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have additional inputs, informations, or suggestions, you are welcome. Once again, this is Rochelle signing off. Bye everyone. God bless.